All right, I want to welcome on a very special guest, number 2 team in the country, Jared Butler from Baylor. How you doing, my guy? What's going on?
Is this live? This is live? Okay, cool. Yeah, what's up? Y'all doing all right? I'm
Chilling,
chilling.
bro. We're chilling. I want to get off right from the start here. So, you know what? You're all right. You're all right basketball player. You're one of the best players on Baylor right now. But your name stinks compared to Flo Thamba, and you got Jonathan Chamawachachua.
Chachua. I gave him out the phonetics for this one. He still botched it.
I mean,
He's still botched it.
Yeah.
those two names are unbelievable.
Yeah, man. Hey, I can't compete with that. I'm not gonna lie. Can't compete.
But for real though, so everyone's talking this year. All I fucking hear is Gonzaga this, Gonzaga that. Like you
Yeah.
guys are number 2. And I feel like, they're not even in the same class. It's like, what are you talking about? It's like you guys are literally undefeated, and I think you're neck and neck with them. And what do you feel about that?
No, I definitely can second that. I mean, sometimes when I watch ESPN, which is not a lot, like I feel like we're not even like a college basketball team.
That's
Like
what-
I see like highlights and like just stuff like that. And I'm just like, yo, are we not doing enough? But I mean, I don't know. Like I don't know if it's that we're Baylor. I don't know. I think it's just like a stigma we have. But yeah, I don't know.
So, Jared, off of that, you guys were, of course, scheduled to play Gonzaga. I think it was mid-December, and it got called off an hour before tip-off. Walk us through what happened with that. You guys were probably so hyped, and then they just axe it.
Yeah, it was kind of similar like to last year when we played in the Big 12 tournament. We had scout, we had film in the morning. We had a little shoot around in the morning before the game, and we were all getting dressed. Like we took our nap, getting ready to play. We're dressed up. We go down to the lobby, and they're just like, "Hold on," and they're like, "We were like, what's going on? Like not this again." And we have a little team meeting, and Coach Drew is like telling us what's going down, and he's also like, we might drive somewhere to play. Like he's like wanting to play, but they were just like, Indiana's not letting us play, and it was just like sad day, to be honest. Just like so much adrenaline coming, and then to be let down is just tough.
It's like a Field of Dreams thing. They just pull up at a park and start
play
playing
in
one
a
versus number
gym or
2.
somewhere. Wait, you guys get nap time?
It was a 1:00 game, so and I have to go to sleep before the game. That's just
Wait,
me. So
really?
I'll wake up as early as I can, make sure I'm tired, and then get ready to play. But yeah.
I kind of love that.
It's unbelievable. I was big with the naps in college. I respect it.
Well, you weren't you didn't play sports.
No, I know, but I needed my nap. I got cranky. I mean, that's how it goes.
He's like getting ready for a game. You had a nap because you're a fucking moron.
Of course. I've always talked about coaches being able to break through. For a while, they said Roy Williams, he can't win the big one. Jay Wright, he can't win the big one. We're very big on Baylor this year. I love Coach Drew. It seems like he's the next guy to break through, and I know you came back, and a couple of your teammates went to the draft process, came back. Does it feel like there's a sense of you guys, even if you don't talk about it, of you might be the team to get Drew his title?
Yeah, that's something that I want to do, and a bunch of my guys talk about it all the time about being the first, being the first team to win the Big 12, being the first team to make it to the Final Four. Like we talk about it all the time, and we just try to build a legacy. And luckily for Coach Drew, that helps him out a big time. That gets him over the hump, and we just want to be recognized as a blue blood at this point. But it just takes time, just takes some hard work, and just getting the respect. But I think we're getting there.
It shouldn't take time. You guys are number 2. I don't get that. It pisses me off when we talk about it.
It's the second year in a row, and it's not like we're barely winning, you know what I mean? But it's all right, you know how it is.
So that's what I want to talk about a little bit too for last year, because you declared for the draft, right?
Mm-hmm.
Last year, and
Yeah.
you went through Rico was telling me, you went through 25 Zoom calls you had to go.
Yeah.
How is that process of declaring, doing all that shit, and going back? Because it's obviously a weird year for everything. How'd that go?
Yeah, it was super weird. The draft process in general is just so nobody knows what goes on except for the people who are in the process. So when I went through it, it was the draft. They didn't know when the draft was going to be. We didn't know how we were going to talk to teams. And the Zoom interviews were kind of a good thing for me because I love interviews and just talking to people. But it was just intensive, like 2-hour phone calls like this. And I'm sitting there with a button-up shirt, like, you know, and there's like 13, maybe 8 people on the call asking just the most deep intellectual questions you could think of, you know, just asking about like emotional trauma in your life and just like how do you get over it, like, you know, just stuff like
That's
that.
what we're gonna do too. Don't worry, we're gonna get to that.
But yeah, that's just what I went through for a good like 2.5 months. Or yeah, it's just working out too at the same time.
Do you think that matters? Sorry. Do you think that stuff matters? Or, like, just let me play basketball? Like, why are they asking about emotional trauma?
No, it definitely matters.
Yeah? I don't know.
The game of basketball is so emotional, and just the psychology of it is undefeated. And, I mean, I don't know. I think it is. I think it's important.
So you mentioned during those Zoom calls you wear a button down. When I do broadcasts here at Barstool, sometimes I'll wear my suit and tie, but I'll wear joggers or jeans down low. Do you go the full suit, or do you just go business on the top?
Bro, he
on
also
the bottom?
does broadcasts for Jenga games, so just letting you know what he's talking about.
I did men's basketball too. Don't let him put me down.
No, I didn't do the full suit. I wear like a button-up shirt and like some boxers or whatever, some H&M or something like that.
So moving on with your team, of course. Last year, chance to win it all, got robbed by COVID. This year, chance to win it all. Knock on wood, we should be having an NCAA tournament. How do you guys deal with the expectations where it's sort of win it all or bust? Because you guys keep winning and winning and winning, where you want to win it all, or does it feel like a failure of a season?
I would say so. If let's say if we didn't win the Big 12, didn't go deep and make it to the Final Four. I mean, that's our expectations to win, of course. Like, I think everybody in America can put that expectation on us. But I don't know. I think at the end of the day, we still don't find our identity in basketball and like who, what we do and what accolades we get. So, I mean, yes, it's going to be crushing because we work so hard and stuff like that. But I don't know. And how we handle it, yeah, it's not our identity. So it's not too much pressure. It's just something that we do. Like, just like how y'all do podcasts. Like, it's just like a little fun little thing that we like to do, and we take it serious. And yeah.
I like that. Now I'm comparing myself to a D1 athlete now.
You really should.
But and then back to what we're saying with like how no one's like kind of respecting you guys. Like, but you have Murderers Row next. You have Texas Tech, Kansas, Oklahoma State. I feel like that's where you guys just make the statement, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, if we win those games and we win, and I hope people are talking about us. But I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll see.
You don't have to. It's kind of nice though. You don't even have to worry about it. Just like we'll just keep winning, and you guys figure it out when you respect us.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, that's definitely the truth.
There's been a lot of talk. You're obviously a point guard. You're a leader on the team. But you've seen teams with a lot of talent who don't have the edge or like the winning attitude. When you're in the locker room, and I've read that about you. AAU, you said you won state championships in high school. Baylor's obviously been ultra successful. How do you take that winning attitude and make sure everybody in the locker room's like on the same page?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think it just starts in like practice and in the bus rides, like in the locker room. Those are the places where like your habits and who you are as a person just really take over. And just being a light and being a guy that's like, okay, we can go to JB if we need sound advice. We can go to JB if we have like, what are we going to do for this play out of timeout? Like, do y'all want to go man? Do y'all want to go zone? Like, just being that guy. And it's not so much of trying to be a leader. It's almost like it's just who you are. And so I don't try to be a leader. I don't try to, boss around guys. I just, be who I am. And, I think me, along with a lot of guys, we take it so serious, and we take this basketball thing as, almost like a job. And so I think it rubs off on everybody. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So, Jared, off the court a little bit, you're part of the NCAA Men's Basketball Oversight Committee for Baylor, right? What does that entail, and how does that help you become a better leader when it comes to basketball?
Yeah, it's a really cool thing. So what it is basically like a bunch of athletic directors and just, hierarching people that make some rules and create some guidelines based on the season and just different things. Like, for example, the blanket waiver over this year, and deciding to have that, like things like that. That's what they decided on, and I get to sit in and I get to voice my opinion on certain topics, and like how many coaches are allowed to be on the court during practice, just stuff like that. And I get to voice my opinion, and they listen to me, and it's just really, really a cool thing that they have going on, and that's basically what it is.
All right, now it's time for the real questions here. So Rico, I had to steal one of his questions here. He was looking up. You're a big rom-com guy. You like Grey's Anatomy as well. I mean, you're talking bro. I'm crying I'm a cry motherfucker when I watch these movies and shit. Grey's Anatomy is an unbelievable show, right?
Man, you're my guy now.
That's
like,
what I'm saying, bro. She's awesome. I can't even get into it. What's This Is Us? You watch that show?
No, I didn't, but I know exactly what you're talking
about.
Don't
do it. Don't do it to yourself. It's a cry fest every Monday. Oh my God. What's your favorite rom-com?
I don't know. I'm a big Jennifer Aniston guy, and the breakup with that's probably my favorite. And then The Proposal, I've been on that lately a lot.
Unbelievable flick.
I like it.
Unbelievable flick.
What about Crazy Stupid Love?
Crazy Stupid Love? I feel like I've heard that before.
Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling.
Oh no, I haven't seen that one. But
that's a good one.
What about Hitch? Y'all seen Hitch?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's top 2, top 3 maybe.
Right. Do you convince Coach Drew to put it on the team bus rides, or do they have their own stash of movies?
Nah, he has his own stash. He's like a Braveheart, like a what do you call it? Gladiator. He's one of those guys.
So like, fuck that.
Cliche coach. All right.
It's good to pump the guys up.
No, get in touch
it
with
clearly
your emotions.
Works. They're undefeated.
I want Jared Butler crying his eyes out on the way to a basketball game.
Oh man.
And another question I have to ask, because I've been denied by Cade Cunningham. Once you do declare for the draft again, how much would it take for me to be at your like if the camera goes to Jared Butler, Marty Mush is sitting next to him?
I don't know. I think we gotta watch some movies together. I gotta get to know you a little more. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think that's what it would take.
I'll come down to Waco once, and I'll do like an interview process. All right. I also have a gripe with Waco. Like 3 months ago, I ran out of gas in Waco.
Not good.
Ran out of gas on the side of the road for fucking like 3 hours. Terrible time.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
great place.
Go ahead.
It's a great place, Waco.
Yeah, it is. No, definitely is. Chip and Joanna, the show Fixer Upper, they're like the most popular people on the planet.
I gotta be completely honest. I was gonna lie. I have no idea what he's talking about.
I've gone past it. They fix up the houses. Now they own a restaurant though?
Yeah, no. They like own Waco. Like they're like the mayor of Waco.
I actually do know. Someone just told me that actually. Son of a bitch. You don't watch TV, right?
I just watched.
You watch like sports highlights.
I just watched
all
Cobra
day?
Kai. It was a
of
good
course
show.
You did. That's a nerd show.
No, it's not a nerd show.
That's a nerd show.
Speaking of just walking around Waco, I would imagine Baylor fans who wear the highlighter yellow gear just stick out like a sore thumb. Do you like wearing those jerseys? Because they definitely stick out. I don't mind them.
No, I did not like them, to be honest. I did not like them at all. But it was a cool thing. Like, it was like a fad or a fade or whatever you want to call it. Like, I don't know, 2010, 2011, everybody's wearing, like, highlighter stuff. And then we were just hanging on to it. Because Drew enjoys it. He still wears, like, highlighter button-ups to practice and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Marty talked about the movies. I got to get after you a little bit. I know you're a Drake guy. He's on your pregame playlist. I guess 2 parts. 1, he's the most overrated rapper I've ever seen in my life.
That's crazy,
and 2,
bro. That's crazy,
2,
bro.
I know he's a big-time front runner. You know, now all of a sudden he's an Alabama fan. They win the national championship. You're doing really well. Has he, like, hit you up yet to clout chase you? Because I know he's a front runner.
He hasn't. The closest thing I got to it is Steph Curry followed me on Instagram. So, like, that's the only clout I feel like I've got.
What do you fucking mean, dude? Marty Mush followed you on Instagram.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, hey, yo. Like,
let's go. Yeah. That's actually insane. Steph Curry just following you on fucking Instagram. That's awesome. I wanted to ask you, too. So, when you first were committed to Alabama, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So how did that go? You committed and then you just and then you didn't play there and I don't get how the fuck that even works.
Yeah, it's definitely a long story. I won't get into all the details, but yeah, I did commit to Alabama.
The moral of the story is you're happy you're at Baylor.
Yeah, that's it. Like that's just the full story. I went to Alabama, didn't work out, went to Baylor, and now this is where I was supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like that's it.
And you're fucking killing it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So we're about 2 months away from Selection Sunday right now. You guys will be in the tournament. You'll be a high seed, and of course you'll have a chance to win it all. You played in an NCAA tournament before. You knocked out my alma mater a couple of years ago, Syracuse, but that's not the point. The point is
yes.
playing.
Yes, I did.
Playing in the NCAA tournament this year is going to be very unique. What kind of ways are you looking forward to that, and what parts of the tournament are you going to miss this season?
I missed the randomness of like where you're gonna play. Like I thought that was really cool how like we could go to different places. Like we went to Utah last year. It was like nice. Like we practiced in the Utah Jazz facility. Like that was a really cool part about it. I think another thing might be like the mental aspect of just staying in 3 weeks of like a hotel playing the games. Like that's gonna be really challenging. But I think other than that, like I think it's still gonna be a great experience. Like no matter what they try to do or what's going on, like this is what the epitome of basketball. Like you know you're gonna play, play to win. Like we might have an asterisk by our name or whoever wins. So, but I think at the end of the day, it's still the same. You know what I mean?
Do you guys have you have fans when you're home, right? Like 25% or no?
Yeah, it's like 25%. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's gonna be so weird. The March Madness with none.
Yeah.
Like now I'm still not used to it still, but that's gotta be weird for you too. And like we were talking about a couple people, like even Garza, and like you guys win a game, you just kind of go back to your rooms. Like there's no like anyone like cheering, like going crazy for you. It's like it almost helps you though, right? Because that's the only thing you can focus on.
Yeah, going back to the room part, yeah, I guess it does. I mean, some people don't like it, but yeah, the no fans, it was really hard for me to adjust because I'm a big like I love like the pressure and love the fact that people are watching you and like you gotta kind of play in front of people. I love that. But like getting to adjust to it was really hard. But I think at the end of the day, I'm just so glad we got to play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's crazy.
Rico, we've talked to previous guests, Jared, about holding grudges. That's a big thing with Rico. Going back to the 2019 NCAA tournament, you know who knocked them out 2 years ago?
Gonzaga.
Ooh.
Sounds like now it's like a romantic comedy, like this is a perfect ending. I don't know how it's gonna end, the love story or not, but
you're so proud of yourself.
I'm very proud of myself for that. We've had freshmen on, Hunter Dickinson, and he like boosted up his coaches. You're an upperclassman. Give us something, whether it's embarrassing or not. What's something nobody really knows about Coach Drew that you know about? Can you do his impressions? Like you make fun of him? Like what do you guys rag on him about?
He has he's very like high energy guy. Every time he sees you, he's like, hey, every time he sees you. He's always like running on the court during practice, like in between like stations or drills or whatever. He's like running on the court. I don't know. He's a big, like just high energy guy, and he's the same every day. Doesn't change, which is like just really awesome. Like, most people are up and down. He's just the same every day. Man, great guy. Like one of those guys that you just need in your life that's just always going to be smiling. You know what I mean? But that's about it. Great guy.
A crazy story. Dad made you take a picture with him when you were 11 years old, right?
Yeah. This is true.
That fucking makes no sense to me how that shit happens. Like that's crazy.
It's insane.
That's crazy, right? Yeah. That's so crazy. And and then my dad, he was like, he's like, man, go take a picture. I was like, I'm not going to take a picture. Like he doesn't know who I am. I don't like he's not gonna know. Like, and this is crazy. Full circle, man.
What was the backstory of that? Was that at a game or something?
Yeah, so Ricardo Gathers, he went to my high school, and they were recruiting Ricardo, and Ricardo ended up going to Baylor. So like I was the third person from my high school coach that went to Baylor, and so yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, Jordan Bohannon told us about how corrupt the NCAA was. I'm surprised it's not a recruiting violation. Like years later, this kid's 11 years old. They're like, "Oh, look,
he's pretty good.
He bought him pie. He gave him some of his popcorn." Like,
oh man.
All right, I'm gonna put you through to end. You guys have anything else before I end this?
All set.
I'm gonna put you through the Marty Mush NBA draft fucking Zoom call right here. All right. Just a couple of questions. Good. Why does glue not stick to the inside of the bottle?
Dang, I've heard this question so many times, and I do not know. Like, I do not know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
All right, that's me too. I'm with. There's literally no answer. It should all stick in there. It makes no sense.
What to do with the air?
Yeah, but when you put out the glue, the air is getting sucked back in, so it should be exposed to air.
Nice, like right? I don't know. I really do not know.
All right, second question: would you put big ass walls on the beach so the water doesn't get to the street anymore, so there won't be no floods?
I think we already.
This one sounds dumber every time. I'm sorry, Marty.
All right, third question is a hypothetical I've asked everybody on the show. Would you rather go to jail with your best friend and you can't get hurt or anything for 10 years, or you go to the forest with a monkey that you can talk to? He's your best friend. You're there for the rest of your life, and you get a care package every day of what you want, but you're there for the rest of your life. Which one do you take?
I'm just with the monkey, like, and I'm living in the forest with other animals.
Yeah,
like that.
And you won't get hurt there either. Like, no fucking lion's gonna take you out or anything.
but the monkey can talk.
I don't see any more human beings once I go in the forest.
Never.
No, I gotta go to jail, Mike. Oh, that sounds sus. That sounds sus.
10 years is a long time.
I gotta go to jail. Oh my God.
Yeah, I feel like that's everyone. I think I'm the only forest guy. I love monkeys.
The monkey can talk. That's an X factor.
Bro, if you ever go on TikTok, look up George the monkey. He opens packages. It's fucking unbelievable.
Right. Are you a big TikTok guy?
Oh yeah.
Do the knee dance.
Huge.
Do the knee
You want to
slap.
see my knee real quick?
Yeah, for sure. Are you talking about the?
1 sec.
Oh
I hope I
God.
fall.
No fault.
I hope I fall. All right, look at this shit.
You're gonna break this table.
Look at my knee. Can you see it?
I see it.
That thing fucking flies off that way. 1 sec, I can't move anymore.
What was that?
You can't, because you can't see it. Look at this shit.
I thought he was doing the slap.
Can you see me here?
No, there's like water, like
1 second. Sorry.
Do it in the front.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Good call, Rico.
Let me know if he is. Let me know if you can see it. Can you see me?
I think so. Can you see him?
Yeah, I can see it.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at this shit.
That's crazy.
He sounded
That's
very enthusiastic about that. He's very impressed.
And just think, Jared, this could be at your draft table. Your mom hugging you, your dad crying, and you got this idiot going.
Me smacking my knee for TikTok the entire time. All right, I won't waste any more of your time.
Where are y'all from? Y'all accents are so heavy.
Yeah, it's tough.
Long Island, Staten Island.
I'm from Florida.
Yeah. He's a permanent old man. He's been retired in Boca since he was 14. We just got him up here.
Yeah, my accent's pretty tough.
Oh, man. Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all a lot, man. This is fun.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, man. I really appreciate it. Good luck on Saturday and the rest of the season.